Welcome back to our Richest YouTube channel. Today's class we'll be learning how to make these beautiful ruffles, square ruffles that you see. You can see each of the squares. I will be using the Canadian smoking method to achieve this. So if this is what you like to learn, kindly stay tuned to the end of this tutorial. Thank you. Okay, so to make this smoking design, I'm going to be illustrating it using my pattern paper first before I transfer it to the fabric so that it will be visible for us to see. So I have my pattern paper now that I'll be drawing the pattern. So I'm going to be drawing a square, okay? And for each square, I'm going to be having a measurement of 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. It depends on the measurement that you want to work with. You don't have to work with 1.5 inches, and then I'm going to rule that straight. So I know where my 1.5 inches is on my ruler, so I may not need to measure it with my tape rule again. So I'm just going to be measuring it. You can see I'm measuring 1.5 inches, and I'll check this with my ruler, with my tape rule. Okay, so you can see we have 1.5 inches here. Let me get. Okay, so you can see what we have here. We have 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches. Okay, so I'll continue measuring my 1.5 inches like that, and then I'll do the same thing horizontally. Okay, you can see that I'm measuring 1.5 inches vertically now. So when I exhaust this, I'll do what I'm doing also horizontally. I'm measuring 1.5 inches also horizontally now. Okay, so after measuring this now, we'll have a perfect square of 1.5 by 1.5 inches for each box. Okay, so after doing that now, I'll come to my pattern again now and then draft the actual pattern that we're going to be using for our Canadian smoking. So we have a box of 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. So to draw the pattern now, the first row I'm going to be leaving it, and also the first on this side also I'm going to be leaving it. So I'll start my marking from here. So here I'll leave a space, I'll come here, leave a space, come here, leave a space. Then I'll leave this entire row also, and I'll do my pattern here, leave a space here, come here, then leave a space, then come here. Then I'll leave this also, I'll come here, I'll leave a space, and I'll leave a space. So let me just draw it so that it will be more obvious for us. So you can see the first pattern that I'm drawing. I'm just going to draw an X, and then I'll leave a space on the next one, and then move to the next one and draw another X, and then I'm going to leave this space also, and then draw another X here. Then I'll leave this. So the second line here, I'm going to leave it entirely, and then move to the next one on the same row where I have the first X. I'm going to draw an X here, and then I'll leave this space also, and then draw an X here again. Then I'll leave this and draw an X. So that is how you keep drawing it till you fill up the entire box. So I'm going to leave this also and then repeat everything that I've done here on this third row. Okay, I hope you understand that. So now I'll take my fabric now, and then I'll replicate this on my fabric, and I'll come back to show us how we are going to tack it. Okay, so we have this. So now I'll bring my fabric to show us what we're going to do next. Okay, so I have my pattern like this, and you can see that it's just a replication of what we have done here earlier. So now the next thing is for us to start tacking it. So to tack this now, I'm going to start from the first box, which is here. So let me just lift it up. I'm going to start from this. So what you're doing basically is just tacking on each of these corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, we have a 4 corner for each box. So now I've knotted my needle and thread. It's secured now. So I'm going to take it for the first one, go over to the next one, and then to the third one, and finally to the last one. Okay, so after doing this now, I'm going to take it back to where it all started, which is the first one, and then I'm going to drag everything together. Okay, so you can see the shape that we are forming now, like a petal. 1, 2, 3, 4. So after dragging everything together now, I'm just going to take it now and then find a way to tightly secure my knot there. Okay, So this is what we have now. You can cut it or you can just extend it to the next one. So if you don't mind, I'm going to be cutting this off now, and then I'm going to do another. Okay, so I've cut this now. Then I'll move to the second box. Just like I did for the first one, I'm going to pass my thread and needle all the way to the four corners. So this is the third and this is the fourth. Then I'll go back to where it started, which is the first one, and then I'm going to drag it together. Okay, so once you drag it together, arrange it so to form your petals. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you can see that it is forming very well. See what I'm talking about? 1, 2, 3, 4. So after forming this now, I'm just going to take everything at the midpoint here, and then I'm going to knot it. Okay, knot it very well so that it doesn't remove. So I'll take this off camera now. You can see it's quite a lot, and then I'm going to tag for everything. Then I'll bring you back to show us what's next to do. Okay, so now we've tagged everything now, and you can see what it is looking like on the right side. Okay, so you can actually leave it like this, but for you not to lose your course, if you look at this place very well, you can see that this place is well arranged compared to what we have on the hemline. Okay, so the trick that I used for this to keep this shape is what I want to show us next now. So now you're going to be folding it. I've done it on this side, so I want to use this side to teach us. So I'm going to be turning it to the wrong side again, and before I forget, all your markings should be on the wrong side of your fabric so that when you turn it to the right side, you have something this neat. Okay, so when you turn it to your fabric, you can see the loops that you have here. So now we're going to be tacking the loop in place so that they don't lose their ruffles. So all you're going to be tacking it is this. You can see the way they look like four corner here. So this loop and this loop, you take it together and tack. This loop and this second loop, if it is entering inside, you use your hand to pull it from behind like this, pull it up and then arrange it well. Okay, so now you pick it, this four corner, you pick it, the next one, which is this. So let me just tack this. So you pick the first one like this now, and then you tack. So after tacking it, you cut it off. So then you move to the next loop and you pick this and this like this together again now, and then you tack. So I'm picking this and this now, and then I'll tack it. Okay, so after tacking this now, we move to the next one, which is this. So you pick this and this together now and tack, and the last one is going to be this and this. You pick it together and then you tack it. Okay, so now I'm going to cut this off. I'll knot my thread again, then I'll pick this third one, this and this. I'll take it together now, and then I'm going to tack it. So after tacking this, I'm going to move to the last one, which is this and this, and then I'm going to tack it also. Make sure you do not pick anyone that is not supposed to be picked to it. Okay, tack it and then you cut. So now this is what we have. You can see how it's just replicating a square for us at that middle point. If you turn this place to the right side now, you see that our square is well formed. Okay, so this is the square. You can see how well formed it is. So you move over to the next one. Remember, we've done this box, so you move over to this box, which is the next one now. If you have anyone inside, you bring it inwards like this and form it well. Then you tack from here to here like this. Then you move over to the second one, you tack this and this together. Then you move to the third one, you tack this and this together, and then the last one you tack this and this together, just like we tacked for the first one. So I'm going to be tacking this and this together now, which is the first one. Sorry. So tack it and then knot it right there. So after tacking the first one, you move over to the second one now, and then you tack this and this together. So that's the second quadrant. So like I said, if it is inward, just bring it out so that you can see it well. Okay, so I'm going to be tacking it now. After that, you tack this, then after that you tack the first one also. So the second one is tacked, then move to the third one now and take this and this. Okay, I hope you can see it. So take this and this together, and then we'll tack it. So you're just using this to secure it. Remember, when you add it to your dress, you cannot do any changes to it so that it doesn't lose that shape. That is why we are tacking it. And the fourth one is this and this. So you tack it together, and you can see that it's giving us a perfect square like this, unlike what we have here, which is opened. So the last one also, you tack it, take it together, and then you tack it. So that is what you do for all your boxes till you complete everything. Okay, so we've tagged it. Okay, so this is all tagged now, and you can see the design that this has given our fabric. So you can either use this on your chest area like we see on the thumbnail. You can even use it for your sleeve, your half length, whatever it is that you want to use it for, and it is really beautiful. And the ruffles all came out very nice and well arranged. You can see how pronounced our squares are. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you enjoyed this, let us know in the comment section. Like, comment and subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.